Boris Goldovsky. Boris Goldovsky, Boris Anisimovich Goldovsky, June 7, 1908 – February 15, 2001, was a Russian-born conductor and broadcast commentator, active in the United States. He has been called an important popularizer of opera in America. As an opera producer, conductor, impresario, and broadcaster, he was prominent within the American operatic community between 1946 and 1985. Early life. He was born in Moscow to a well-established Jewish musical family. His father was lawyer Anisim Goldovsky, his mother the well-known concert violinist Lee Lubashutz, and several relatives were accomplished musicians, including his pianist uncle, Pierre Lubashutz, his first teacher. After the Russian Revolution, his family lost their wealth, and he became, at the age of 9, his mother's accompanist, to secure more food for the family. Career. Goldovsky error. Goldovsky documented a kind of error that is sometimes known as a Goldovsky error. Whilst teaching, he stopped a pupil who was sight-reading Brahms' Op. 76 No. 2 and asked her to correct a mistake. The pupil insisted that she had played the music as written, and this proved to be correct. Not only Goldovsky's score but all available scores proved to have an error. Moreover, when Goldovsky asked skilled sight readers to find the mistake, they could not. The mistake is in bar 78, where a G natural was shown instead of a G sharp. The significance is that a G natural would be musically illogical at that point. Experienced sight readers were automatically inferring the missing sharp symbol, and so failing to see the error in the printed score. By contrast, Goldovsky's pupil, a less experienced sight reader, had followed the score more literally. Hence, a Goldovsky error is one that only a novice is likely to spot. Goldovsky Charts. The invention of staging charts was an effort by Boris Goldovsky and his associates to invent a way to annotate and preserve detailed stage directions, especially those stage directions that helped justify the musical content and expand Mr. Goldovsky's teaching through associate or assistant stage directors. As a competition-level chess player, Mr. Goldovsky began by dividing the stage into a grid of 18 squares. The production mechanism involved typewriters and photocopy machines, preserving enough of the score to present the vocal lines with space between systems to clarify stage directions. With the charts, assistant directors could prepare ensembles by teaching the singers the stage action blocking exactly as Mr. Goldovsky envisioned it, after which he could work with the singers for final improvements, or directly present the scenes in recitals. At numerous opera workshops, Ogilvy and Ogilvy Park, West Virginia, being the first among them, staff directors would prepare scenes. Some would be seen by the workshop director in rehearsal, though most would be presented directly. As Mr. Goldovsky retired, the scenes would be presented directly by the various directors. Stage directors had their individual touches. Dirty thumbprints was one fond description, and there would be lively discussions on exactly which detail was preferable. These documented charts were not widely distributed, while the shorthand is discussed in bringing opera to life and bringing soprano arias to life. The charts themselves are not mentioned. However discreetly they were handled, they are clearly the result of substantial labor. After defining precise stage directions, they required photocopying the piano vocal scores, cutting the copies into systems, pasting them onto typewritten pages with the instructions interposed, and finally copied again. As of November 2020, the Robinson Music Library of the Cleveland Institute of Music has 9 volumes of charts on permanent reserve with call number Ref. MT 955, G56. Publications. Bringing Opera to Life 1968, about operatic acting and stage direction. New York, Appleton Century Crofts. Bringing Soprano Arias to Life 1973, with Arthur Scope. New York, G. Schirmer. Touring Opera, a Manual for Small Companies 1975, with Thomas Wolfe, foreword by Cheryl Milnes. National Opera Association. My Road to Opera, The Recollections of Boris Goldovsky, 1979, Houghton Mifflin. ISBN 0-395-27760-4 4,516,063. The Indiana University published transcripts of his intermission commentary from the Metropolitan Opera radio broadcasts in 1984. Some intermission commentary transcripts can be found at https://web/20trillion90billion112,035,213/http/www.operainfo.org/intermissions. Students and protégés.